A car crash can break more than bones, and sometimes it breaks parts of your life nobody wants to talk about at dinner. Loss of sexual function or fertility after an injury is real, it is devastating, and yes, the law actually has a name for it. You might think lawyers only care about hospital bills and busted bumpers, but courts recognize something called loss of consortium and loss of enjoyment of life. Those categories can include intimacy and reproductive harm, even though nobody puts that on a billboard. Here's the twist most people miss. These damages are not just about the physical injury itself, they are about how that injury reshapes your relationships, your confidence, and your future plans for a family. Think about it like this. If a car accident damages your ability to have kids, that is not a scratch on a fender. That is a permanent rewrite of your life story, and the law tries to put a dollar value on that loss. Doctors and lawyers actually work together here, which sounds like a buddy cop movie nobody asked for. Medical experts document the physical damage while attorneys translate that trauma into a legal claim insurance companies cannot just laugh off. Insurance adjusters love to lowball these cases because intimacy and fertility are uncomfortable subjects, and awkwardness is basically their favorite negotiating tool. A skilled injury lawyer will not let embarrassment shrink your settlement. You also have to prove causation, meaning you show the accident actually caused the dysfunction or infertility, not some unrelated health issue. This usually means medical records, specialist testimony, and sometimes psychological evaluations, since emotional trauma often rides shotgun with physical harm. Spouses and partners can sometimes file their own claim too, called loss of consortium, because the law recognizes that injuries do not just happen to one person, they ripple through a household. It is basically the legal system admitting relationships are a package deal. Here's a fun history nugget. Loss of consortium claims trace back centuries in common law, though back then they treated a spouse almost like property, which is deeply cringeworthy by today's standards. Thankfully, modern law has evolved to focus on genuine emotional and physical partnership, not ownership. Progress, even the legal system, gets a glow up eventually. Now let us bust a myth. Some people assume these damages only apply to catastrophic injuries like paralysis, but nerve damage, pelvic trauma, and even certain medication side effects from treatment can also qualify. The rational move here is documentation. Keep every medical note, every specialist visit, every uncomfortable conversation with your doctor, because that paper trail becomes your evidence trail. Emotional honesty matters too. Juries respond to real human impact, so working with a lawyer who treats this topic with respect instead of squeamishness can make or break your case. At the end of the day, this is not about being dramatic. It is about being accurately compensated for a life that changed in ways nobody signed up for. Reparation beats hesitation every single time. So if you or someone you know is dealing with intimacy or fertility loss after an accident, do you want to learn more about how our firm handles these sensitive cases? Check out our links in the description.